Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we grow up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddy. 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 Freddy, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddy. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome into the North Pole. You like my cookie hat?
Your cupcake hat. Morning, morning, morning. Happy
the Cookie Monster told me to wear the cupcake.
Hump day. I like it. I saw her walk in this morning with it and the jacket that she had on, which is amazing. She's hilarious.
She has a good sense of humor. I think she's nuts, but she has a good sense of humor.
Well, no, you wearing that hat has got a good sense of humor.
Turn up our sliders a little bit.
I am at the moment.
Thank you.
Anyway, morning to you. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It is the Arctic chill in Florida. Yes, long sleeves.
It is a whopping 53 degrees.
You know, they say it's going to be 70, and I'm thinking, why did I go through all of this outfitness for a 70-degree day?
It's called menopause.
Don't even.
Damn.
Because, just don't even go there.
They tell me that menopause is a whole lot like scratch and sniff. Is that true?
What?
Scratching and sniffing in menopause.
Because you feel like you want to just like.
It's weaving and bobbing and survival. Ain't no thriving.
Weaving and bobbing and survival.
People who are thriving at my age
Where's
and
G-Man when
beyond,
I need
not even
him?
a thing.
Because he has all the sayings. He was sitting
does.
in there yesterday. He was giving me all these sayings. Macha Bacabin and all this
Yesterday was amazing, though. We had a new show in here called Connections with Ariel. Oh, my gosh. I came in. That set looked spectacular, what you guys had all put together.
I didn't do anything. That was G-Man.
And Jay?
Jay and Andre the Giant.
Nice.
They put that whole thing together. And Jay was leading the pack. G-Man was moving things and grooving things. And it looked spectacular.
The set looked really, really nice.
And the sound was spectacular.
Nice.
And sitting around that table was interesting.
You know, I know the look I want, but then it's hard to achieve because it expands. Like, it's really a 2-person set, and then it becomes a 4-person set. And anyway.
Oh, we tried something different yesterday. There's nothing wrong with that.
We tried. It's all good.
It's good.
Brianna is back. She's back from Argentina. And what did you bring back? What
Oh
is
my
that
God.
drink? Because they are putting it in. I might have to. I'm not sure.
They
if I
made
need
a
to try it or
peanut
not.
butter drink with it.
You're lying. Peanut butter?
Peanut butter.
Oh my
I
God, the
told you,
Argentine
Gina
people would
made
kill them.
Something with that.
Peanut butter.
It's called Fernet. It's a mint liquor. It's like a mint and herbal liquor. It's the most common drink in Argentina, and you drink it with Coke. Strictly Coke in Argentina.
Oh no, not
He
yesterday.
took scoops of peanut butter.
What?
Is that what that
And,
was?
yes, and then he took some vanilla, some other roots and stuff. Read about the regimen. And then he put your stuff in it for the mint flavor. And then he put a little bit more booze in it. They were sipping
more
at
booze
it.
of the Fernet or more booze of something else?
More into this concoction he made. It was like creamy white and it smelled like heaven.
Really?
Oh my! I can't drink it. He says, no, you can't have none of that. It's too much sugar for you. And I looked at him and says, really? You couldn't make a dietetic? He says, no. Has a lot of sugar in it. Your stuff has sugar in it. He put peanut butter in it. It was
That is
amazing.
such a weird combination.
I told you he had some weird drink. He and Jay were drinking yesterday, and then he told me he added your mint concoction to it.
It was spectacular, they told me. I took a finger of it. I went,
What is it, a mint liqueur?
Yeah, it's a mint liquor. It has a list of herbs that are used when making it. It originated in Italy. I don't know much about like the mix and all that, but
is that bottle? It's just a common bottle?
yeah, that's the most popular brand.
And
That
that
bottle?
I can understand you bringing on the airplane. The handmade eggplant that was jarred. I don't know any TSA agent
I can't believe they let
in
me
the
buy with
United
that.
States that would let you bring a handmade
Well,
jar
they-
of
It was like the
eggplant.
garlic eggplant.
Never.
Yeah, but they took her into a secret room and they
They
questioned her.
interrogated me. Yeah.
How long did that take?
Probably a good 20 minutes.
Were you upset, panicking, anything?
I didn't have anything to hide, so I was more frustrated. They took everything out of my suitcase and like just I had to put everything back in. Like I was more pissed.
They
that
didn't put
were-
anything back.
They didn't take any. Yeah, no, they just threw everything like my bottles of perfume and makeup in with my clothes. And I'm like, if something leaks and my clothes get stained,
And you had to repack everything.
exactly, because I had all of, like the liquids in a separate little like makeup holder.
So what were they looking for?
I don't
the
know.
garlic eggplant.
I have no idea. They just asked me a bunch of questions like, what did you do in Argentina? And I was like, oh, I was visiting family. What did you and your family do? I'm like, we went in the pool. Like, what do you want me to tell you? And they're like, oh, where do you work? Who's paying for your college? I'm like, who's paying for my college? My mom.
Who was it? One guy interrogating you or a group of people?
It was 2 TSA agents. It was a guy and a girl.
But
The guy-
meanwhile, you're a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
You're from New Jersey.
Yeah,
You're
I have
not
no.
even from
You had your
Argentina.
passport
I did. Yeah,
and it was signed.
it's a real.
It's
a
up to
real
date?
yeah.
It's not that I went to UK and my friend forgot to sign his passport. They stopped us at Scotland
God.
Yard because of that. I says, arrest him. He says, no, you're an accomplice. To what? That he didn't sign it? What the hell's wrong with you people? And I missed my flight. I had to wait till the next day. I was really upset. In Scotland Yard, at least I got to see that. I took out my phone and said, please put away your phone. I'm a tourist.
What else did you bring over?
The 2 bottles of Fernet, one for here, one for my house.
And they didn't question that.
They did.
Did
Because
they open it?
Well, they knew what it was. It's a.
Yeah, but
mark-
it could
it's a
be anything in
product.
there. It could be explosive. It could be anything.
I'm just traveling with explosive gas.
No, did you buy it once you got through like international, or you
No,
bought it
I bought it beforehand at the local supermarket and I packed it.
and they let you pack
Did they
it?
put it in the machine?
I mean, my suitcase went through the X-ray machine.
Yeah, and that's why they pulled her over.
Because I had the 2 bottles of Fernet and then I had 2 bottles of wine as well that my family in Argentina gave to me from my family in the U.S.
So it was a regular suitcase, not a carry-on.
Regular suitcase that I checked
So
in.
they put it through, and how did they find you?
I was getting it off the conveyor belt, the baggage claim, and they pulled me aside and they were like, "Can we see your passport?" And I showed them. And
This
they were
is here in the States?
in Miami Airport.
Oh, this is after
Oh,
you
this
got
is
back here.
after you
Gotcha.
got back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you look like, terrorist. You're a terrorist.
of
on the
course,
black-
I'm very intimidating.
You're on the blacklist.
I am very
You're not
intimidating.
intimidating. That's why you look like a terrorist, because you're not
They
intimidating.
speak English too or Spanish?
They start a mixture. They spoke Spanglish to me.
It's a good thing you understood.
Yeah.
Well, you speak English.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you have to speak Spanglish. It says, yo,
But it's
practice your
Miami.
Spanish.
Miami.
yeah.
So they pulled you to the side because did they have the sniffing dogs or anything?
I don't think they had the dog there. It was like a little side room with a table.
I said they just
The
picked
dog's
you
like,
up.
oh, eggplant and garlic. Let me have some.
So you know that thing you go in and you raise your hands?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so something was going on when I was going to Chicago, and they pulled me over. First, they pulled Linda over. All the women got pulled over. And then
Did you
all
say they
the
were
men.
like frisking the women?
Yeah, they were frisking. But do you know what was lining up? The crotch area.
That's what you had said.
The crotch area. So I say to the guy, well, you want to check my crotch? He says, well, we'll go in the back room. I says, I don't know you well enough for that. You gotta buy me dinner before you do all that. And here I am. I did.
Oh.
There's
And
no
the
point
guy
in
had no sense of humor. So I said to him, bro, go to town. Enjoy yourself. I don't know what to tell you. Because I don't have nothing. And I'm glad you're doing this. And I thanked him. And I said, let me get your Sarge over here. I said, I'm going to tell you, you guys are doing a good job. Hello.
Oh my God.
It's a true story. And it wasn't only me. 4 guys behind me all got crotch checked. That's what they
You
did.
made me laugh. Stop.
You think they had ulterior motives?
Did they crotch check you?
No.
Oh, come on.
I mean, if you say someone's all your words, you end up like looking. Like, what is that with our brain that you say it and you look?
It's a crotch check. It's where the damn machine says there was something going on.
For everybody.
Yeah, for all the guys.
I don't
One guy says, "Well, I don't have my thongs on." I was dying. So the guy says, "You wear thongs?" He says, "Yes, but you're probably gonna think it's a like the shoelace. It's a string, and it may explode." So I didn't wear it. I was dying. It was so funny.
Did you have a good time when you were there?
I did. I did.
She just remembered. I asked her to send me pictures of the jungle because I'm thinking she's going into the
I told you
jungle.
3 times it was not the jungle.
She sent me pictures of the city.
That's where it is.
Argentina.
It's
the
a concrete
suburbs.
jungle.
I live in the suburbs.
There was
My
a
family lives
there was
in
a
the
goat
suburbs.
there. You sent me a picture that had a goat in it. I'm like,
That was the goat was crossing the street. Oh, did you see what's going on with all these people that are stowing away in the wheel wells? What?
that's always been a problem.
What is a wheel
It
well?
should not on an airplane, like
Oh.
where the.
Oh.
They freeze to death because it's not the
Do they actually think they're not going to die?
They
Like,
How do
listen,
they get under there without getting realized?
you go payola to somebody at security, you get in there, you get in the wheel and you think you're going to survive. Now, if they had a suit and they had an oxygen tank, they have a shot because it gets like minus 30 degrees down there.
I mean, think about that. You're going to stow away, which is a whole other thing of TSA. You're bringing an eggplant, and we got people stowing away on the wheel wells in an airplane. Not one, but two, and they die.
They die.
Do you actually think you're going to live if you do that?
No.
Like, I don't understand why people would think that was even.
Well, somebody got some misinformation. You ain't going to make it in the wheel well that way.
And
What
then-
about the lady that got on the plane again and
Twice.
again and again?
Oh, yeah,
No,
that
4
was crazy.
times.
She
Insane.
survived all 4 times.
No, she just walks
Yeah,
on the
she
plane.
flew to a Paris or something.
Australia, Paris, U.S., and U.S. But the thing is that she keeps going on planes. She must have a way of doing it.
Yeah, I don't know how people do it. And then apparently this guy gets in a fight with his girlfriend on the plane leaving Boston yesterday and opens up the emergency exit door.
And he's like, I have to jump out, that's it.
And it deploys the raft, the slide, and of course he gets taken into custody and everything. But can you imagine having
Was
I'm
it
thinking
parked
of you.
the plane?
Was it what?
Was it still on the ground?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It was still on the ground. But I'm thinking of you like
Why the
going
hell are
on
you thinking of me?
you like going on your honeymoon or something or with a girlfriend and you have a fight with her and you're like, I'm getting that blank out of here like you would, and you open the and you would totally do that. Can you imagine? Like, can you imagine Freddy like doing
I can
that?
see it. I can see it.
You guys are just horrible. What do you can see that?
Well, look at the hat. It's the hat.
But this is a hat that was given to me by the Cookie Monster.
Freddy's a
Seems
cupcake
like
today.
a dude that would do something as dramatic as that in the moment.
And I think Sarah's pretty cool because she actually is here on like day 2 and she can keep up with you like nothing.
She's more crazy than me.
I know.
When I went to Switzerland, it's an 11-hour flight. And I went first class. Oh, I don't know what class I went. I shouldn't say that. I know I was at the front of the plane. A friend of mine bought the tickets. And I stood up and I said, okay, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do for the next 11 hours, because it's kind of boring. Are we going to do
You
something?
entertained the whole plane?
Yes.
That's crazy.
So there was
You brought the chicken.
somebody
on the plane,
had,
right?
yeah, we have chicken on the plane. And there was a beach ball. We sort of played that game. So we threw the beach ball, and then we counted and said, stop. And every time the person had the beach ball, they had to stand up and sing a song or do it.
These people either loved you or hated you.
Oh, some people hated me. There were a couple of older people in there that didn't like it, and there was a couple of younger people in there that loved it. But I have fun because at the back of the plane was ABC Studios. That's why you keep going da-da-da, da-da-da, and it just reminds me, no, ABC was doing the Winter Olympics when I flew over, and they were in the back, all the camera guys and all that. None of the
I'm still
commentators.
getting over your outfit. Sorry.
What's wrong with my outfit?
You look so cute.
It's the vest that goes with the long sleeve shirt and the cupcake
I'm
hat.
cold.
Adorable.
You're
I'm a little
definitely-
chilly.
You're definitely a social media
You
icon.
like my earring? Look at
I'm
my
looking
earring.
looking at the earbud coming out of your ear.
You
Yes, you are an icon.
He
You're
says,
iconic.
Am I hip with the youth yet?
I don't know. You think he's hip with the youth yet?
No.
Let me ask you a question. Do you understand when she talks?
I understood that.
She said, "Are you
hip with the youth?
yet?"
Am I hip with the youth? What the hell does that mean?
Like,
Are
do
you
you
fitting
understand? Do you understand our lingo?
Absolutely not.
They used to do a segment in here
Oh,
on
here we go.
Gen Z slang. And every Thursday they would put up a variety of words to see if Freddie and I knew them.
Yeah.
Which we never did.
Never did.
keeping up with the youth.
Yeah.
But I feel like
I
you
like
guys
that.
have
That's a good
different
idea.
verbiage.
Because I'm from Jersey.
Well,
What
the
verbiage
girls
do
in here
you?
have
What
different
verbiage do
verbiage.
you talk?
I don't,
Where are you? You're from Florida,
Even
right?
Mona Lisa didn't understand some of the stuff you were saying.
I don't know. Might also just be my family because I just have a big family and I don't know.
So your family's big and the language changed from one room to the other?
When were you born?
2002.
Okay.
Wow.
Same.
Yeah, and then
2002, I was watching the
my
Mets and
oldest-
Yankees play.
my oldest sibling is in his like 30s.
30s?
Yeah, I have 6 older siblings. I'm the youngest.
Wow.
How old are you?
22.
Oh, you're young.
So your
Oh.
oldest is 30?
Yeah, my oldest sibling.
Well, that would make sense if they're
How old are your
Yeah,
parents?
bigger.
Wait a minute. Were you
my
hatched?
dad is older than you.
Oh, there you go. Thank
yeah,
goodness.
He's like 72.
Okay. How old is your mom?
Like 60.
Oh, she's cool. Everything's good. That's it. 60 is the new 40. 70 is the new 50.
They both work full time. Like,
You have brothers and sisters or just all brothers?
I have 4 sisters, 2 brothers.
Who's the oldest?
A brother. His name's Brian.
So there's 7 of you?
No,
In
there's 6.
total.
Oh.
In total, yes.
Same mom and dad?
In the same house?
No. Well, right now it's just me and one of my sisters.
Yeah, but you were raised
Your
all
mom
in the
has
same
7
house.
children?
So funny thing about that is all of my siblings are adopted, and I'm the only biological child.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
That's really cool. That's,
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your parents' inspiration for adopting?
My
Her.
mom says
Her. They had her, so we ain't doing this again.
no,
Inspiration to start adopting, I mean.
my mom apparently in the corner, she's like, oh, I just really wanted a big family.
That's
Oh.
so
So
cool.
I just-
Do they come from a big family?
My dad does. My mom does not. She has like one sister, and then my dad was like, okay, he was born like what, 1952. So
You make it sound like the dinosaurs were roaming the earth.
I'm trying
Goodness
to remember
gracious.
his
You can't remember his birthday?
No,
Because it's
I remember
30
his
years before
birthday,
you?
But not like the
His birth
he
year?
was born. I can get confused if it's 52 or 54.
That was actually 30 years before you were alive.
Yup.
Were you there
There what? Back then?
when he was born?
Definitely not.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
It must be great having so many brothers and sisters. Yeah,
Did you
it's
ever
great.
all live in, I'm trying to think, you must have all lived in the house at the same time at some point.
At some point, yes. When I was very young, and I barely remember this.
Because even though, right, the oldest you said is 30 and you're 22.
30-something.
Oh, 30 something. I was going to say, because you should all be living in the house at that same point.
So who's
Because if
who?
you were born, they were only 8.
Yeah, no, 6. She's 7. There's 7 of them.
No,
Why
she
would
was
they
8
be
years old.
8?
She was 8 years old
Oh.
when the 30-year-old,
Was, however.
when the 30-year-old was 8, you were just born, which means all of you were living in the house, 8 and under at the same time.
Like,
Right?
when I say 30-something, I think maybe he's 30. I have to, like, look at the family calendar to
You don't know how old your brother is?
Maybe
No,
he's
I'm
older.
not close
The
to
family
them.
calendar?
Or you're not close to them?
I'm not close with, like, half of them. The
But
only
you all
one,
grew
like-
up in the same house.
But apparently
Yeah,
not.
but, like, I mean, we did, but I'm, like, an elementary schooler, and he's, like, upper high schooler. He's, like, almost out of the house. Why would he want to talk to me?
Because you're a sibling. I don't know.
All right, so we're going to do a
Look for a different one.
well, maybe this hat is too tight around her head. We're going to do a family reunion
With her family.
Let's
that
bring
live
them
in the
all
Bring 'em
in.
all in.
with their
You want a
families.
fight to happen?
Why?
We get along okay, but, like, are we bringing my nieces and nephews? Because there's, like, 7 of them.
Yes,
You want
all
7
of them. I want the whole family. I want to take a picture. I'm going to call Guinness World Record to see if we
Oh.
can have a
How
running.
amazing is it? Like,
I think that's amazing.
incredible that your parents have 7 children, and they're
Yeah.
still sane.
And 6 are adopted.
and they're still married.
And 6
Yeah,
are adopted.
6
That's
are
amazing.
Adopted, and then me 2 years
I love
after
that.
My last sibling.
That's so cool.
But I
was
like that whole family unit. Where'd you get your sense of humor from? Your mom or your dad?
Probably my mom, because she's the, like, quick-witted, sassy one.
Is she?
Does
Her, I
she work in
definitely
the-
want to meet her.
Does she work in the cookie store too?
No, she's actually a therapist and has her own practice.
Makes sense. Are you going to be a therapist when you grow up?
No,
Why?
I don't think I'd be suited to that. I'm a little too blunt. And I don't think that'd go over well.
She's scaring me. No wonder why they call her the Cookie Monster. So being blunt is good.
I think it's good. But as a psychologist.
For a psychologist, psychiatrist, no.
So what do you want to be?
I mean, I am going multimedia journalism. I'm looking into being an editor, but that's subject to change.
Editor for journalism or editor for film?
Honestly, I think
Or
either
both.
one would be cool, but I think editor for journalism.
So can you be the studio's shrink?
I don't think so.
You have the right personality. I'm going to give you Mona Lisa as your first victim.
I don't think she wants that.
I think she talked to you. She spoke more about herself today than ever she's ever been.
What'd
before.
she say?
I've heard,
you
I've heard
missed
about
it.
her. Maybe
I'm sorry.
Maybe she
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
speak to you.
I'm sorry.
What?
Am I being gaslit right now?
What did you say about yourself?
I was not saying anything about myself.
Where were you born?
Oh,
All
we
of
just
that. All of
managed.
that Beaver country.
I said I had a southern accent.
She's a Beaver
You
eater.
said, "Oh, you're southern now." I was like, "Oh yeah, I was born in Virginia." That's why I'm southern.
And I've heard a little bit about
Let's talk
her.
about the beaver and the dam because now she's looking at me as to why we call
You said you
Beaver
don't want to
eater.
talk about it on air.
Well, we're going to because now
Okay.
I have Dawn
I
shot.
lived in Virginia. We had like acres of land. We had a well, right? Water's connected to said well. Beavers make a dam, block water to well. We have to shoot beavers.
So they eat the
No,
beavers
we
in the
didn't eat the
pie,
beavers.
So the beaver
He's
eaters.
lying.
They-
He's
they shoot-
lying.
they shoot
He's
them and
lying.
dispose of
He's
the-
lying.
So
I
it's
never.
kind of like the iguanas burrowing a hole in my patio,
Yes.
and you have to find
Shoot
the
them.
iguana
And then you have to shoot
person
'em.
to take them to iguana camp.
I told you,
Exactly.
buy the cage at Home Depot and you will catch all the iguanas you want.
So I understand the beaver situation. She's not eating the beavers
Thank
any
you.
more than I'm
Well,
eating
I
the
think she ate
iguanas.
beavers.
I did not
I
eat
think she made a
beavers.
beaver pie. I do.
Ew.
And then this one came along and they ordered something sausage. What is it?
Reindeer.
Reindeer sausage. So the conversation
reindeer's
this
real?
morning
Beaver
was
eaters,
beaver
reindeer
eaters
sausage.
versus reindeer sausage.
Like, probably, I think caribou is what we
She
eat.
had an exotic meats class in her high school.
What is a
Yeah.
caribou?
So it's like an
You don't know what a caribou is?
And what
I actually
family
don't
is
even know what a caribou
Is
It's
it
like a
It's like
giant
moose. It's
deer.
like a moose, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it's kinda
huge.
like
It's
a
between a moose and a deer.
So
And I
it's a
think
mammal.
That's what we call reindeer, but like reindeer isn't an actual animal.
Heather, can you find a picture for caribou, please?
Sure.
Oh my
How do you spell
God.
that?
C-A-R-I-B-O-U.
No, it's with a K.
I still think it's hilarious
That's
that
a
her high school
kangaroo.
had
No,
an
it's with a
exotic meats
C.
class.
A caribou is a C.
Listen,
There's
there's no,
a coffee named caribou.
there's no F, there's no F in elephant either. Your language in English is.
I think
mental.
caribou is a C. Charlotte, if you're watching, please let me know how you spell caribou.
I think it starts with a C, but
Starts with a K.
I think it's a C.
Actually, now I am curious about your verbiage. Does your family what's your family's ethnicity? Are you guys American?
Let's see.
Yeah, my dad's from Wyoming and my mom is from New Jersey.
Oh,
What
okay.
part of Jersey? Cherry Hill?
Apparently,
Caribou
she
is a
lives close to
reindeer.
some college.
That's not very specific.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Where?
sorry.
Some college? There's
Caribou.
a lot of colleges
Wait, she's
there.
Yeah.
right. A caribou is a reindeer.
Hold on, I'm getting
It
it right
runs
now.
between 37 to 50 miles per hour.
Oh, so they clocked it?
I didn't realize
How do you
reindeer.
clock a
And see,
freaking
I told
caribou?
you, there is a
Run faster!
but there is a caribou coffee.
The
That's
little
what I
meter
knew.
that, you know, when your car goes by and it says you're going X amount of miles per hour, they did that with the caribou.
I know with the caribou. So let me get this right. You know caribous because you drink it in your coffee?
There's a caribou coffee, and I think I have a pot of it in the back. So that's why when you said caribou, I'm like, what? I didn't realize they was
Shall we
actually.
call her caribou or Cookie Monster? Which one you think is?
I'm
You
connecting the
gotta choose
dots.
one.
See, there is caribou
Thank you.
coffee.
Cycling through like 3 different things.
That's
So,
because
Freddy?
this hat is
A
tight on my
caribou
head.
reindeer.
Yes.
National Geographic Kids. Here's what it is. They're mammals, and they live at the North Pole. I crack myself up.
You know, there's a label for your behavior.
They're mammals that live in the northern regions of Europe, North America, Asia, and Greenland. So when snow begins to fall, caribous move south to travel more sheltered climbs. I need my glass in my jacket, where they
You
can
need your
feed
jacket to read?
moss or lichens.
Legion.
So, Lichens.
Legion.
Yeah,
Legion? That's a lichen.
You know what a lichen is?
It's kind of like a
It's got to be a
moss
plant,
thing.
like a moss.
It's like a legion.
So they live in the northern. I never knew reindeers were real, and I never knew caribous
You didn't know reindeers
existed.
are real?
Yeah.
I knew they're real
How
animals.
do you think Santa Claus gets around? What's the matter with you?
Fun fact, apparently all
all
of
I know.
Santa's reindeer are actually female. because
Female.
Because both of the males and females get horns or antlers, but they're shedding seasons are different. So, like, the males, their shedding season is during winter. So, Santa's reindeer have the horns, and they're all female.
First of all, you said the same thing 3 times the same way.
Yeah. Do you remember
Second of all,
Grace?
Rudolph was a guy.
What if Rudolph, I'm going to be bold here. What if Rudolph is actually just a butch lesbian?
Oh wow.
What?
Thank you so much.
But it's still a guy. He spoke like a. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So now you know the conversation this morning. We were eating beaver, having reindeer sausage,
You can't say
and
that.
now
You
Rudolph
just
is.
cannot say
And
that.
then Rudolph.
You
I
realize
just said
you
it.
can't say that.
I just said it.
You can't say
Why
that.
did you say that?
Wait, what?
Because you can't say that. Because
You never had beater pie?
You can't say
you just cannot say that's what you do with that.
Beaver?
No. And not do that.
What is wrong with you? What is she talking about?
Am I right?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
You get what, beaver?
No.
You just can't. I'm gonna die.
Mona Lisa, can you help me here?
I truly missed what happened.
She's not even breathing this one.
Like,
I killed her. My second date, I killed one of my bosses.
Didn't you hear what she said? We can't talk about your Virginia Beaver eating days.
why can't we say beaver eating?
I don't know.
Can we go to commercial?
Holy smokes.
All right.
More to come.
Why can't we?
Give us
She asked you a question.
I'll answer you later. Just let Dawn speak.
Give us a call. Wow, why Freddy
That
can't say
wasn't-
that on air?
I
air.
can't say it, but you can?
I didn't
All right,
say it.
then I'll go with the other one.
I just said you can't say
What
that.
was the other one?
Caribou?
No.
You can have caribou.
Sausage. What was it?
Reindeer sausage?
Reindeer. I'll go with reindeer
You
sausage.
can eat reindeer sausage. You just can't eat. the
I'm
other
not
thing.
touching that.
Snatch from a bubble
I'd
bath.
rather have a
You're
beaver
not
pie.
after your tender moment with the TSA agent?
All right, more to come on the other side of this commercial.
You
break.
ladies are
Happy-
hilarious.
She snorts too. Happy hump day.
Is that what that was?
We'll be right
Oh,
back.
so you could say hump day.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness gracious. Show's out of control.
This is News in 60 with Alan Edwards.
President Joe Biden met with Venezuela's opposition leader ahead of this week's inauguration of President Nicolas Maduro's disputed third term, according to multiple reports. U.S. envoy Amos Hochstein announced that the Israeli army has begun withdrawing from the western sector of southern Lebanon and will continue the process until it is fully out of the country, describing the effort as a successful process.
Hochstein, who arrived earlier in the day and co-chaired the third meeting of the committee, said he had a very good discussion with Lebanese House Speaker Nabi Berri.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau revealed his decision to step down as the country's leader and head of the Liberal Party.
I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process, Trudeau said Monday in Ottawa at Rideau Cottage.
A federal judge in New York has found Rudy Giuliani in contempt of court for failing to provide personal property and information to 2 Georgia election workers.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty rich and pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
We also set mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Family business. It's me, my sister, and her soon-to-be husband. We've been here for about 5 years, doing our thing in this beautiful little spot right in the heart of downtown Boca. We really are like that authentic New York, New Jersey, Northeast thing that you want to have when you're in South Florida. Our bagels are made from scratch every single day. They're top-notch, best you can get around here. And then lunch, chicken Caesar wrap, or like we have a beautiful avocado supreme salad. That's really, really great. And of course, all our sweets are incredible too. You know, something savory, salty, and a little something sweet after. And we will do our best to provide the best service, best food, best everything. And if there's anything you need, we'll do it.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddy S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome to Virginia.
I think Heather's so reserved on the outside, but on the inside, she's funny as heck.
No, she has what they call silent but deadly.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
She has a very interesting life. From the hunting beaver, she was a bodybuilder at one point. She's done it all.
I've had lots of lives.
Yesterday I was talking to Jalen about...
Did you hear what she said?
She was a bodybuilder. She had
she used
lots
to be
of
a
lives.
bodybuilder.
Did you say hunting beaver?
Hunting beavers.
Hunting beaver and a bodybuilder.
And she
you put that together, it gives me a different picture. But that gives me a different picture. Hunting.
Wait.
About how honest you are.
I'm as honest as her.
Well, I know. That's what I'm thinking about. So if someone had a bad odor and you needed them to take a shower, I would say to Freddy, can you please take care of it?
Yeah, that's not the way to handle that situation. Don't be asking me.
And Jalen says to me, yeah, because Freddy will say straight up, take a you-know-what shower. You smell bad. Happy birthday. Me, I'm going to go, Freddy, can you please handle this situation?
So why don't you handle it?
Because you handle it so much better. Straight
Right,
up.
no, I'm telling you, yo, bro, you stink. Go take a shower.
That's
you
what
don't want
she
me to say. Nobody wants me to say
Jalen
that.
told me that's what you're going to say, and they're going to go, okay, Freddy, it's good. They respect
let her
your
do
honesty.
it. She could do it.
So would
Cookie
you be
Monster
that
could do it.
honest?
Yeah.
You would?
Yes.
Me, I'm like, could you go sit out in another room?
Can you go sit in the other room? Get away
I would just keep walking away.
That's what I would do.
See,
and then I tell Freddy to take care of it.
See, the problem is the people that you tell this information to. You have to be gentle with certain people.
Are you gentle?
I'm not.
Sarah's not. Maybe we'll come from Sarah.
Maybe it
Sarah
should come from you.
Imagine if Sarah was our new HR department.
I asked her to be the shrink. Mona Lisa, why don't you do it?
What? Which one? Shrink?
No, why don't you do, you are the shrink. Why don't you talk to the person that she's referring to?
Is this a specific?
How would you present
this
it?
is a specific person we're referring
this
to.
is in general. This is a hypothetical.
Oh, so
No, it's not.
you know
You're
what I
right.
would do? I would bring this person to the side. I would sit down with them,
Okay.
and I'd be like, "Hey, we need to talk about something important."
Okay, so I'll assign you that assignment.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, you gotta ask this person like what they know about hygiene.
What?
No, I'm gonna be like, I've heard.
Just say like, hey,
There's
I
been
don't
some
mean to be rude or
complaints.
anything, but like you smell kind of bad.
Maybe they don't know.
Oh, that'll work.
So through the years in the
put
studio.
the
Well,
soap
this
on
is
your
the
body.
conversation where they'll learn.
Listen, I've learned people know so much less than you think they know sometimes.
What do you think
Very
the soap
true.
is for decoration?
Less.
It's for aesthetic.
What do they call
We
it?
don't use soap. We use it for like a little like staging, if you will.
It's just what I have in the shower to, it smells good, and then that's it.
Leave it.
Okay, now let me switch the example. If it was a woman that
I
was
would
smelly delicious, what would you tell her?
The same thing.
Same thing.
No, I'm watching this one.
Oh.
So
It's-
no,
it
we've had
changes.
an issue like this for years. So
Yeah.
in our policy and procedures, which we never had, which you do now, I have everybody read it. It talks about hygiene, keeping your beard clean, keeping your clothes clean, having a nice professional appearance.
Well, now that you set
And
it
that-
up, tell us how you would say it.
To a woman?
Yeah.
I couldn't say it to anybody.
Really, you rather have? I'm gonna not shower for a month, and I'm gonna sit next to you, see what you tell me.
And I'm gonna go,
Please. There would not be a morning or a midday show for that.
Oh, you don't
entire
have a
period.
problem with me smelling?
Yell at you to put your arm down. That's a
Wow. No, I've learned my lesson. 10 years ago, one day I was having a bad day, and this one, she laced into me. Ever since then, I take 3 showers in the morning. I'm rubbing out.
never.
Yeah.
Not even true.
Sometimes I'll double pack the cologne and everything. And sometimes it's too much. Too much cologne is as bad as not having any cologne.
We talked about that the
True,
other day.
yeah,
Have you ever
true.
been with someone whose cologne or perfume is offensive? Like the smell is so bad, you're like,
Offensive.
ugh, stop.
That's funny.
I like the smell of cologne personally.
Cologne
You
is
like
better
cologne?
than perfume.
Yeah, I like it when guys wear cologne.
It's because she's Latin. True.
There's a lot of things I could say to that, but I'm going to refrain.
Why?
I think we've had enough talk about
I
this.
think Latin men were more cologne. They're more manscaped. They're more culturally aware.
Latin men?
Yes.
That's because the ego is bigger than the room.
No, I do think Latin men are more like that. More like a Ricky Martin kind of
What
feel.
Latin man do you know?
My cousin in Argentina takes longer to get ready than I do.
See?
He changes his shirt like 5 times a night.
That's ridiculous.
But
Yeah.
my cousin is also a very particular person, so maybe he's
Particular?
It definitely depends on the person, how they're raised. Yeah.
Is that more impressive to a woman when a man is that particular?
No.
When he's hygienic or like
Well, all of it, like change shirts and cologne.
I don't want anyone competing with me in bathroom time, so.
I mean, I think if if he's taking longer to get ready, then that's a little no. I don't want that. But definitely like take care of yourself hygiene wise, maybe skincare. I think it's great when guys actually do have some sort of skincare regimen. Because everyone should take care of their skin. Just saying.
Sure.
But yeah.
So nobody gets impressed by a guy
I remember
overdoing it?
one time in high school, a guy said that he doesn't brush his teeth every day. He brushes his teeth like 5 times a week. I'm like,
I would punch that guy right in the ear.
5 times a week?
Yeah.
That's
And
disgusting.
he knows
It's like a Monday through Friday kind of thing, and then
That's
Saturday and Sunday is like his break, his time off from work.
We had
I was like, what? Do people really not brush their teeth every day?
a producer who used to come in after the gym one day, and
this story.
I had to sit down and tell him, yo, bro, that's why they created those showers. You make sure you hit that shower. Make sure you have 2 bars of soap with you. So he had one in the car. Remember, I used to keep an extra bar of soap in the car because I'm gonna tell you, he used to work out hard.
Interesting things. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I like cologne, but if it's too much, it's like, I can't. And if it's in a room, it's okay. But if you're in a car with the person,
oh
no.
Now they have certain perfumes that are for the male pheromones.
That's
You
for
guys,
women also.
oh, I'm gonna tell you, it's true. It's very true. When I was in New York at the union, working at the union, this girl, she used to wear this perfume with pheromones. And I said, what the hell is going on here?
You liked it.
Oh, it was tremendous. And then we had an intern that came in here. What?
I was going to go back to our conversation before the commercial break, but I'm going to
There's
drop
no
it.
Beaver involved.
Oh my gosh.
And then there was an intern that came in here with the deep voice. What was his name? And JP. And he never told me the cologne that he wore. Oh my God! I says, yo, bro, that is outstanding.
You used to tell him he smelled delicious all
He was
the time.
delicious. I didn't mean it.
Freddy
I
can say
didn't mean it.
anything
I
to
didn't mean it
anyone,
sexually.
And he gets away. Oh, I know that.
I mean, he smelled really good, but there was something about what he wore that sort of tantalizes the tintless.
That's fun.
That sounds weird.
Freddie and his verbiage,
Tantalize
yes.
the tintless.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
It's still the hat, the ear pod. Just like the
I'm gonna wear. Is it supposed to be cold tomorrow?
It's colder.
I'm gonna wear my Russian hat tomorrow.
Do you ever not want to get out of
Yay.
bed when it's that cold?
It hasn't been that cold in a while.
It's so hard to get out of bed.
Now, one time down here it was like 28 degrees. I was in Tampa, and the blades of grass froze.
I heard Tampa today has like frost warnings.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what happens up there.
Do they
And-
get snow over there?
Not snow, but the blades of grass have water, and it freezes. So I ran out. I went, and I threw myself in the grass.
Did you fly like a sled?
I was sliding. I took pictures and everything. It was
Yeah, I heard Tampa had like a freeze warning for this. So I wake up this morning, I'm looking for something warm to wear, and I go, well, the high today is going to be 70. I'm like, why did I go through all of this?
It's because it was 42 this morning with the wind chill. It was cold.
You guys park outside or in a garage?
Outside.
Yeah.
So when you get in the car, it's cold.
Yeah.
Freezing.
I luckily had like that car feature where you could turn it on before you get in.
You
so
have
she
that?
was nice and toasty when I went in.
You know, I wouldn't think anything less of
her. I know she's quiet.
Madame Curie.
She
I
gets
saw
it all
the
done.
painting from the Louvre.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, I have to show you on my phone
It's on
after.
phone. It's a deep, like.
It's in like a very snow, like almost like Antarctica, and there's this group of people, and a few of them are dead. It's a very sad painting.
I didn't see
But I
no
think
dead
the
people.
painting itself is beautiful because it's sad, because it invokes emotion.
I
Does that
didn't
make
see no
sense?
dead people in there.
There's dead people.
You saw it?
She looked at it with you.
You saw the dead people? Yes. I thought those were like mounds of snow.
No, well, I mean, kind of, yeah.
Buried a little bit in the snow. Like,
I think you guys are making it. There was no dead people.
There is dead people.
For a while, now you know how long they've been dead?
You can make a guess.
Because there's snow on top
You
of
are an amazing artist. You know things that people drew back in the 1800s.
Know it all. It's the power of your hat, Freddy.
Is that what?
It's imbuing me with
I
all
feel
the
some.
wisdom.
I feel like there's something up there.
That would
Is
be
there
a
something in the hat?
That would be a funny segment. Every time someone puts on Freddie's hat, they get this words of wisdom or something.
They
or
become
this
Freddy.
Vision, right? Like something in the
It's
hat.
like the
is
mask.
the power of the hat. Yes. That would be a funny segment.
That I didn't understand. You're right. I don't understand her.
I don't
so.
understand. She's like an alien. I don't understand.
Someone puts your hat like the mask, and they put the mask on. They would change every time someone puts on your hat. They say something like you. It's like some word of wisdom.
Well,
Like
we're gonna-
tiddling to the
we could take
tinnitus.
We could take one of
to
that.
the tinnitus, right? Or
know what he said.
breastises or something. Something that your hat evokes.
First of all, I just want you to know, breastises is a word. I looked it up. It's in the Webster dictionary. Yes, it is.
It evokes just a
And it's spelled with an
Freddyism.
IES. And there is no F in elephant. So don't be criticizing my vocabulary when you guys are pronouncing things with an
There's
F.
no F, but the PH makes the F sound.
Well, that makes no sense.
That's how phonics work.
So let me ask you, level. You know a question. You know what a pH level is when you have a pool and all that? They say take the pH level. You don't go. You go pH, right?
What's the level?
Abbreviation, I think.
Let me take a level. You don't do that.
How do you come up with this?
It's
stuff?
true because I sat and contemplated it. You know how hard it is?
Freddy assumes this pose.
The thinker.
Actually, I do. She does know things.
She knows it's the hat.
Is that what it is?
It's the hat. Tell me about your necklace. The lock.
Oh, I got it from a flea market down where I down where I live.
Actually, it's up where you live.
Are you north?
Stewart.
That's
Oh, yeah,
up north.
Okay, so then up where I live.
What is that? A locket?
It's the idea to give someone the key so they have the key to your heart.
I don't know. I think it's on here. I don't think I can take this off, but it does say key to my heart. And then
It has a thing that you open to put pictures inside.
no,
Oh,
it's just,
like a locket.
No, it's just a lock, a heart lock.
They have those in France. Isn't there like a whole lock gate?
They got rid of it.
yeah.
They did.
No, they
They
got
stopped
rid of
doing
it.
Why?
It got too heavy.
They cut all the locks off
Oh, that sucks.
because
All the relationships ended.
because the locks were disintegrating and they were messing up and they had to change the fence, so they took it
Yeah,
all
it was
out.
doing something wrong. They couldn't do it.
Let me ask you a question. You just said it's a lock.
Yeah.
So is it a locket? Can you open it?
No, it's literally like if I stick the key in here, open it, then like just the necklace comes off. That's it. It's literally.
Oh, so it doesn't
It
open.
opens. It unhooks it.
Yeah.
It's a key.
Like it has a regular clasp.
I think that is the coolest thing I've ever. What do you got? 2 keys?
Yeah, one that just says key to my heart that doesn't do anything, and then the one that does actually
So you have to give that key to somebody who's special, and they have to put it on a chain.
Yes.
That'd be sweet.
I don't even know if I could probably take it off.
What the hell did you buy it for? You don't even know what the hell it means.
It looks cool.
It does, but you have to.
$3 at the flea market.
How much?
$3?
$3.
Don't take a shower with that.
Wouldn't that be fun to go to a flea market and give everyone like $10 and see what or something what you can find?
Oh, I got all of my Christmas gifts from my family.
That is really cool. I like
What
that.
flea market did you go to? The one up by you where you live?
Yeah, where I live, we have one every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, from like 8 until 2 or something.
In Stewart's, I feel like we could go to the flea market. I want to live
So,
like you. We go to the
so
flea market,
I want
go to
you.
the cookie place.
I want you to take your phone and go back to the flea market.
Okay.
And go to this person and tell them that you are a correspondent for. I'll give you some name. I don't know.
It may be
At
production.
Media News or something. And you're going to use your phone, you're going to do a real quickie and let them tell you about this special lock-in or whatever else they sell. And do that in the flea market, and people will get to know you.
Just like to any vendors I want.
Or any vendor you want. And then we'll put it together. And
That should be a cool segment.
it is. It's exactly what you do, but it's a
But it's
watered-down
cooler because
version.
it's a flea market. So it's like people's direct items.
I used to do streaming at the yellow and green flea market in Fort
Hollywood?
Lauderdale, in Hollywood.
Oh, I
did it
love
for
that.
2 years.
I love that market.
And one year, I tell you, one year it was Easter, so I had the Easter eggs. So people, if you found an egg, you won a prize. So people got mad at me because it was something in the Jewish tradition, hide the pasta, the matzah, the matzah.
It was Passover.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's it called?
Matzah?
Passover.
No, but there's something,
Matzah.
hide the matzah.
Matzah. Afikomen.
Don't get complicated.
Yeah, hide the afikomen. Yes.
It was no afikomen, it was a cracker.
That's
Matzah.
Yeah, hide the matzah.
Afikomen is the middle of the 3 pieces of matzah during Passover. You break it and you hide it.
I only had one piece.
That's the piece you're supposed to have.
And then I hit the matzah.
How would you know about finding the afikomen?
Because people got mad at me at the flea market that I wasn't doing something for that. So I hit the crackers all over the place. So if you find a cracker,
Like, you can't even make this up because you wouldn't even
it's a
know to
true
make-
story.
Like, you think you can make it up, but you would not even know to make that up.
It's a true story. So when people came, okay, I got the matzah. I got the matzah. What do I win? I says, eat it.
Yeah, you get a prize when you find the afikomen.
You're supposed to.
You get money.
So I got the chocolate.
Now I see why they got mad. They were expecting a prize.
They were expecting
No,
money
I
for
got them
finding the
chocolate coins. What is that? The chocolates
gelt?
in the, yeah. It has a name too.
Hanukkah gelt.
Those
That
chocolate
wrong holiday,
coins?
Yes.
Yeah, I got
That's
that.
Hanukkah, and that's Passover. It's like Christmas
Well, I got
and
the.
Easter,
I mixed
opposite
it.
sides.
I'm Puerto Rican. I don't know one or the other. I mixed it. So I say, here. No wonder why they looked at me and said, this guy's stupid. So nobody's doing. Now, thank you for explaining it. 2 different holidays?
Yes.
You didn't know that?
I can't give out chocolate
You can
coins
always
whenever
give
I
out
want?
chocolate. Like you've got Hanukkah, which is around Christmas time, and then you've got Easter, of course, which is around Passover.
Right.
Right. So.
So I
yeah,
did the cracker.
That's Passover.
And
What-
then when
what
they
month
found
did
the
you do
cracker,
that?
I gave them a chocolate.
What month did you do that?
What the hell do I remember? It was on
See
Easter.
If it was Passover or if it was Hanukkah.
When my son was little,
It was on Easter.
he had asthma, so he used to be on a nebulizer, and he would fight it. So I would have to. DCF's gonna call me. So I would have to hold him to use the mask, and he would hold his breath, so that I would blow on him. So he would have to blink and swallow,
I love
and then I'd give him a piece of chocolate as a reward. So-
That is positive reinforcement right there.
That's pretty harmless. Like,
What the hell did she just say? What?
That's
She
what I
what?
would do with chocolate. When Aaron was little, he was always on either a nebulizer or antibiotics.
Right.
'cause of
So he would hold his
asthma.
breath.
He would hold his breath.
He
or I
wouldn't take the.
He wouldn't take nebulizer, and if he put the medicine in his mouth, he would hold his mouth closed and not swallow it. So I would blow.
I
in
didn't know
his-
you had to swallow it. All you got to do is breathe.
But then he'd be on antibiotics, so I would blow in his face, which is a jerk reaction. Then he would swallow.
You're blowing his face.
I go, and then he'd go. He'd get startled, and he would swallow the medicine. Yeah. And then I
Is
get
that
him
like a
piece of
Jewish
chocolate.
thing?
No, when
No,
you
it's
blow in
another
someone's
survival
face,
tract,
it causes you to have to breathe or swallow. Like when
It's
you have
a
to give a
Beaver
dog
country.
a pill.
How do you know
Yes.
that?
No, because when you have to give a dog a pill and they don't want to take the pill, obviously
You
have
blow
to
in
put
its
it.
face?
No, you have to put it in the back of their throat, close their mouth, blow in their nose, and it forces them to swallow. Same thing with humans.
Hold on. You walk around blowing in dogs' noses?
Oh my god.
What are you like
just
the
take things out of
official dog
context. You
blower
just take
noses?
things out of context.
You just told me that's what you did with
No.
a pill.
When my dogs need a pill,
Yeah, you blow in its
you
nose.
have to blow in its nose.
Holy smokes.
We just give it to my dog and some ice cream. That has to be
See, but some dogs just don't do that. That's what I'm saying.
Nina
so.
used to hold her mouth like this, put the pill in, close the mouth, and we're done.
No, no. We have to give cookie
My dogs are
medicine, forget it.
complicated.
And they grit their jaws. They don't open
They're
their
stubborn.
mouth. And
Yeah.
they flip their
They just
head
spit
back
it
and
out.
forth. Yeah.
Like.
Wow, to be Puerto Rican. I
Puerto
feel
Ricans,
like being Puerto
it
Rican
must be
is a
Puerto
whole lot
Rican dogs.
easier.
I had Chihuahuas, I had pit bulls. I never had a problem giving blowing its
And I think
nose.
your sister would do the same thing.
What?
It's not even like being a Puerto Rican guy, but Mimi would be like all in.
I'm gonna call Mimi today. I said,
Ask
listen,
her.
did you blow in your dog's nose? She's gonna say, blow what?
Anyway, you ready to wrap this up? We've got hot sauce coming in today because of Miss Brianna over here.
Excited for that.
Tennessee hot sauce.
We gotta go get crackers or
I brought
something.
some.
I told you that the other day and you ignored me.
I brought a box
No,
of
I can't
crackers
eat
in. I got to
crackers.
see what they're like.
I'm gonna use the finger taps.
We have to put it with something.
My finger.
Should we do like little spoons or just do little spoons?
Yeah, just do a little spoon.
My finger.
No,
It's
that's
gonna be
too.
hot.
We should probably get crackers, right?
What you say in
We should-
English?
Probably get crackers.
I brought in a box of something. It says focaccia. To me, that's a cracker.
Yeah, I think
we'll see
so.
what it looks
What
like.
the
when
hell
you
is a
open
focaccia? Come in, they have a
It's
focaccia.
like a breaded.
It's like a bread, so I'm not sure why it's in a box. So, but I brought it
It's
anyway.
a bread of
Yeah,
focaccia?
that'll be fine.
I don't know.
It's like a little. It's like this big, like pieces
It came
of bread.
with some cheese from a holiday basket, so I thought it's
Yeah,
gotta be
like-
cool.
Hold on, you have a cracker, a piece of bread this big with a hole in it. You got nothing.
No, it's not. There's not a hole in it.
I was mistaking it for something else. That was my bad.
See, it's people that heard that confuse me.
We're gonna open up and see. All right, we're gonna wrap this morning show up. Wow.
Come and have some focaccia.
We'll see you midday with some hot sauce.
Don't be late.
Bye bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.